Valleyfolk. The Valleyfolk. The Valleyfolk.
It's a good little riff we got going.
The Valleyfolk.
I love it.
That was great.
Who's
loved
that
it.
from? Who did that?
A user named Starried Mind.
Thank you, Starried Mind.
And on
Starried
SoundCloud,
Mind?
this user's name is Savon.
Thank you, Savon.
Savon. Savon.
Thank you.
Fun.
And it's called the Valleyfolk theme. I think
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's so
I agree.
good.
I want to see a video of like the character that is playing the tambourine
Yeah.
in the background because
Yeah.
he goes a little crazy. He's in
I
his
don't know
own
if
world.
that's some like
or
"Oh Brother,
she.
Where Art Thou" or
I
some
like, yeah.
True Grit type shit.
I like the
it.
sound that's going.
I like that a lot.
What was the setting in your mind? I was in a bayou.
Oh, I was in a
Like a
an
swamp.
old cabin.
Yeah. I was in a
an old
desert.
cabin.
You were in a
desert.
desert?
Yeah, I was seeing
Interesting.
like bones and like vultures and
Bones
stuff.
and vultures.
Yeah,
That-
and like
Vulture
mountainous,
bones?
like desert mountainous.
Elliot,
I
where were
don't
you?
know what you guys are talking about. I've been here the whole
I
time.
have not thought about anything.
I haven't thought about literally
I am present.
anything
Where are
since
you?
this podcast started.
Guys, welcome to the podcast. On this show, we all bring a topic to the
I did that
table,
part. I
and
did that part.
We
sometimes.
already
did that
did that
part.
We did
part.
that
We
part.
all did that part.
I did that
Oh,
part.
sorry. I guess it's just I was distracted by
We've
the
done this
not
53
working internet.
times.
But let's do it one more
Sorry.
time,
All right,
guys.
go
On
for it,
this
baby.
show, what we do is we all bring a topic to the table.
Elliot, your turn.
Okay, let's dive right in. I discussed
No, you're
it.
supposed to say
No,
what
you're
we do
supposed-
on
Yeah,
the
what
show.
do we do on this
Oh,
show?
sorry.
What's your version of it?
Folks, welcome to the Valleycast. This is a podcast from the Valleyfolk. We are a group of comedians who decided to get together after something called SourceFed. We came back together, and a bunch of people supported us. And now we have a job where we get to make podcasts and sketches and news videos and all sorts of fun things. And this is part of that. And that's what.
I don't know what your
we do.
motivation is. I don't understand your character. Lee, would you like to give it a shot?
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Valleycast. We're Steely and Joe and Elliot here. We're talking about it all for you. What you gonna want to do? What you gonna want to?
It's just like straight up ripping off cereal every time.
Every time.
Too much.
Oh, please,
Like, you
can
make
you
it so
play?
obvious.
Could you?
I couldn't pull up anything you want. This is just not gonna
I was
happen
gonna
this
say,
time.
in 45 minutes, could you play a serial opening for me so I can be like,
Welcome back to the Valleycast.
Yeah, it's
What
just
you
not gonna
do?
happen. I'll do my best,
no,
but it's
you're
just not gonna
fine."
happen.
Steve's very upset.
I am upset because I don't have my call it up in a second
yeah.
ability to pull up some stupid sound effect or
There goes
something.
your quick wit.
I know I can't even do a thing. I'm powerless this episode.
Visually, if you're watching the video, I can kind of see, I don't know how it looks in the final product, but it's interesting that the middle people are all wearing yellow and the outer people are wearing blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're gonna mix of blue and
That's
red
beautiful.
color coordinated.
I'm also not wearing makeup. 'cause
It's like we're.
Screw it.
You're,
It looks like you're wearing
oh,
makeup.
you look like
I'm
a-
wearing a little bit of makeup, yeah. Yeah, I am actually.
I am wearing makeup.
I'm wearing makeup. I am.
Guys, I want to talk a little bit about. Can I just jump in?
Yeah,
since
you can
everybody
jump
seems
in.
to be
Yeah.
in a. We're all in a weird place
We're all
right
in a weird.
now.
It's day 4 of rain in LA. I don't know if anyone knows, but day 4 of rain in LA turns people into just mush. It's
I
like
don't
mush.
want it anymore.
Yeah, that's what it does. It
Okay,
turns people
that's
into, I
enough,
don't want
you
it
guys.
anymore.
Hold
but
on a
then
second.
I didn't sleep well. It was all this rain noise. I literally had to turn on white
Rain
noise.
noise?
Rain noise got me so distracted. It was so
Really?
noisy in my house. I love it normally.
What is the matter with you guys?
No, it's not a bad thing. It was just, it was so loud. It was like tink, tink, tinking on stuff. It
We
kept me
need
out.
this. This rain is. We
I'm not
desperately
saying-
need
I
this.
love it normally. I'm just saying, last night it was a heavy rain
Wow.
and it kept me up.
I get that we need it, but I don't want it anymore.
Oh, I need it.
you
I
guys are
want.
so
I know
wrong.
you're
Keep it
so
forever.
I
wrong.
love it. I actually no.
It's
I
so
don't-
crazy.
know.
We get no
People
rain
suck
I
at
ever.
driving.
want it.
We never get
Say
rain in
you
LA.
want it. I like it.
We also we
just
don't get
said
it
it was
when we
too
need
loud.
it. You know, like we need it when the fires are fucking brewing, but we need the rebuild part of the destroy part.
Do you know what I love about it so much? I know, like
Coats. God, I'm a layers woman.
I-
I am.
That is
so
it.
are you.
That
Yeah.
is it.
For sure.
You're
Of
correct. Yeah.
Layers.
The layers
I
are
am-
great.
I belong in layers.
Mhm.
My
I've been wearing
body
cardigans
is
like a mofa.
aesthetically pleasing in layers.
Yep.
If I have to go shorts and a t-shirt, you're not gonna like what you see.
Oh, I
but
hear
if
ya.
you want, a
Unless you're
fucking
wearing
scarf and a
7
hat,
shorts.
baby,
I've seen you in shorts and a t-shirt, and it's a nightmare.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Let's not talk about it. Even in audio form, it's not something that you want to
Doesn't mean
see.
clicking around.
I just pictured a crab.
It's like everything in LA or this area, if the rain hits for a day, and we've had it for 4 or 5 now, it's like the earth exhales and
Yeah.
everything becomes this bright green
It's so
for a
nice.
couple days.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like the hills
beautiful.
are alive.
I love it.
It's
And
amazing.
it
Sound of
smells
music.
good,
Yeah.
and it's like the gutters and gross areas of the street get clean for once.
Yeah.
I'm not like bummed
You
that
know?
it's raining. I'm just gonna be happy when it's done because it has been constant. Like I get when it's like
I think
showers,
you would
but this
like
is
it more.
nonstop.
I think you would like it more if 1, you had a fireplace. 2, if you had anyone in your life that knew how to drive in the rain, because you hate it from driving perspective. That's what I get mad
Or
about.
if you
I
had
wish
a
there were people
mogwai.
in Los Angeles who knew how to drive.
That's what I get
in the
mad
rain.
about.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that I'm like, oh, if everyone knew how to handle it, like up north where I'm from, everyone knows how to handle it. Everyone's great.
Alaska.
You slow down. Up north, it's demon town.
There's a trick to driving in the rain, which is you just be more careful.
Yeah.
And you be more cautious.
people are
people think
fucking
that they need to
gnarly
ignore
here.
it, and they think
Yeah.
that that's what driving in the rain is. You're just like, oh, I'm just not gonna. No, you just be more cautious.
Thank you.
Wow, tell
That's
him,
good.
Elliot.
I'm pretty upset, guys.
All right,
I'm on
well, let
fire.
me jump
All right,
in
go.
with this
Go.
topic
What
that I
you got?
have,
What
you
you got,
guys.
baby? What you got?
So there's a new Men in Black movie,
International with Chris Hemsworth and who's the
Tessa
girl?
Thompson.
Tessa Thompson.
and it's
You love Tessa Thompson.
I love Tessa Thompson. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's
beautiful,
wonderful.
too.
I think she's a talented woman.
I feel
I
like
like
she
her
is
as
very
well.
natural and calm on screen. I
I
like her
feel like
presence.
she's kind of becoming the new Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh.
In the sense that she's in everything and
Oh,
she's
that-
just charming and she's funny and she's a very attractive woman. And
I like the very attractive woman.
I was having a small stroke.
Very attractive woman.
But yeah, I just hope we don't get Tessa'd out.
Do
I
you
hope
think
that
we
doesn't
will?
happen. Yes.
Well, the
I think
only
it
way
happens
we
to
can
everybody.
get
Like
tested out is if we hear her in an interview and we don't like her, because that's what happened with Jennifer Lawrence, right?
I
Is
mean,
that
I
we
don't
heard her in
think
an
that's
interview and we were
true.
like, nah.
I think it's just Jennifer Lawrence did too many bad movies. And
Name
for me,
one.
I was just like, well, I'll wait till she does something real good again. But I still love her. I think she's great. But we got a new Men in Black
Okay.
movie coming out, and it's like, why? Why? I mean, I don't care because it's like
interesting.
Men in Black is like
Interesting
a wonderful.
take,
it's a
Steve.
wonderful franchise. I think.
Hot take.
I feel like they made like 2 more. Like, didn't they make like a
3. They made 3.
They made a third one that was like a time travel
Yeah,
one
and Josh
with
Brolin
Josh
played.
Brolin, and I didn't think that was very good.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was a fun, at least if you're gonna go for it. You know, I thought it was like a fun way to go about it. I really did.
I
thought
liked it more than the
liked it
second
more
one.
than yeah, for sure.
I liked the second one.
Really?
Yeah, with Johnny Knoxville and
Oh wow.
The third one was Jermaine's one didn't do it for me.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
But Laura Flynn Boyle or Lara Flynn
I think
Boyle.
it's Laura.
Yeah,
I
I think
do
it's Laura.
was in the
Flynn
second
Boyle.
one.
Definitely one of those where I feel like the first one is so much better than the others that to even like
Yeah,
any like
that-
I have toward
yeah.
those is just not like I loved Men in Black. I
need to
love the movie Men in
see-
Black, but I don't like any of the sequels. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
for
to see the
sure.
second one again. I think because
As
it's
a
been
whole.
quite a while. But the first one's a classic, and
First one's
but they're,
great.
they're
believe
doing
in-
it again, and it's not really. They're not calling it it's like a. What they're saying it is it's a half sequel, half reboot. Of,
don't know what that
of the
means.
comic book franchise.
Oh.
They're just getting to do it again.
Yeah.
It's bit
But
what
it's
it is.
like they all look the same. They all have the same types of suits and guns, and their cars all kind of
Tessa
look the
Thompson
same.
in a suit.
Tessa Thompson's in
Yeah.
the suit, and it's also like same kind of creatures too showing up. So it's like
kind of puppety looking, kind of
yeah, they all look
cartoonish.
the same. There's those little guys that were like in the airport. They were like, we smoke cigarettes. We
Yeah,
are the
yeah, they're-
precursor to the minions. Ah.
You said airport.
you
being
loved
coffee.
them in the first one.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
love
but they
the
really are the
minions.
precursor
really
to the
like-
minions.
People don't know this,
They
but
really
he
love
has a
coffee.
minion tattoo.
Everybody
on his
loves
lower back.
America. I don't know if it's just America. It might be Japan and
He doesn't want to talk about the tattoo.
He
but
does
the everyone like movie goers just love it when there's like a little creature that's like, hey, I'm walking it, like a New York like guy that's
Joke's on
like
him
Yeah.
because my topic is the tattoo. Yeah, good.
yeah, everybody loves that. Like, that's why the minions are so popular. It's because they're just these like little, hey, we're gonna just throw bananas at each other.
That's not what a minion
What's
sounds
not what a
like.
minion sounds like at
What
all?
movies are you watching?
Jesus.
I saw the first time I saw Minions was in France, and the dub that they had sounded like that. So
Hey, let the police. Let them walk in here.
Yeah.
France.
France.
but
The
yeah,
country of
God,
France
could you
is where I
imagine
saw
I was in
Minions.
France.
If you were in France and that's when you went to go see Despicable Me, you were like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
in France and
Yeah.
I'd love to go see this film.
But yeah, so this Men in Black movie's coming out, and I just don't know how I feel about it, and I don't know if it's connected to the original franchise or not. But it
Is it-
seems aesthetically too. But it's like Liam Neeson is in it.
Oh, I don't mind him. I
Liam,
Down
like
with
Neeson,
that.
him a lot.
Liam Neeson's like the new
Bad guy?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
he's
see.
part of the Men in Black.
Okay, see, I like
Um,
that. I'm all right with it.
Yeah, man. Like, I understand your reservation for. It's like we get a little tired of things, and it feels like the rehash gets a little tiring as well. However, that cast is so damn solid, and they're involved in such a solid franchise that I'm giving it a chance. Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth is great. Tessa
I
Thompson,
love
Liam.
Chris
Neeson. Come on,
Hemsworth.
man. And then if new technology and special effects. If it's a good script, I think
that's
there's a
the
lot
thing.
of potential.
If it's because part 3 was not very good, and I love Chris Hemsworth, but it's
if-
like
think
his
about if
character
they're
wasn't
going
that great.
Completely different. Like it is. It sounds like it's going
Kind
completely
of doesn't.
different. Oh,
I think
alright.
it's like it's the Tessa Thompson's playing kind of like the new blood, like the Will Smith
Do you
character.
think it'll be a
and, like,
lot of like just asides to the old one, where it's
I
like
don't
here's
know.
a little inside wink, inside.
I don't know
wink.
because it already had the guys, the airport guys that speak with New York, Jersey, or whatever. East
I don't
Coast
remember what they
accents or
sound
whatever.
like. Can you?
Yeah, they gotta sound like this.
I wonder if they'll have like
No,
a
that's a
Donald
minion.
Trump style character and like incorporate that, like, because in the world of Men in Black, I think would be interesting with a president that like didn't know or was oblivious to the Men in Black or something like that.
Yeah,
and it'd be a fun.
that's a
but they're
fun
also
take.
But they're probably not gonna. What they probably will do is have just a bunch of dumb jokes and illusions.
Well, the
to-
point of this
remember if
one
it's-
is that it's international, right?
Yeah,
like this
they-
isn't. It isn't
yeah.
based in the U.S.
But
This is
that
Oh,
like-
means
so
that
she
it'll-
can maybe have her
USA would
little
be its own
accent and
entity,
stuff.
which means it might
Yeah.
have a.
It's interesting that it's international, but it's like
I don't know,
still
whatever.
Americans, except Chris Hemsworth, I
Liam
guess.
Neeson
and Liam Neeson. That's true.
And Tessa Thompson.
and Chris Hemsworth. He's not. None of those people are American.
Yeah.
Tessa Thompson.
No, I think doesn't she have an accent?
No.
Tessa Thompson is
See if I can Google this real quick and find
not.
out.
I don't know.
Good luck.
I had to Google who Tessa Thompson was 5 minutes ago when you first mentioned her because I didn't know who you were
Oh,
talking
really?
about. Yeah.
But she's,
and of course I
she's
know.
wonderful.
Yeah. Now I was like, oh yeah.
What was I gonna say about this damn franchise? I think it's good. I like the first one. Oh, remember in the first one? I think it's the first one. Maybe it's the second one. But it's like Michael Jackson is like, I'm
She's
trying
American.
to join. Remember, it's like Michael Jackson is in Men in Black.
Yeah, that's
what?
right.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like it's like they walk. Will Smith walks into a scene that's already happening, and it's what's his name who talks like this?
Yeah.
He's like
Rip Torn?
Rip Torn. Yeah, Rip Torn is like
How can you forget Rip?
he's
Torn?
talking. Well, I
I
just
thought you were
couldn't
doing
remember his
Vincent
name.
D'Onofrio in his like bug character.
Sugar.
No. It's Rip Torn, and he's in the Men in Black headquarters, and on his like big screen is Michael Jackson, and he's like, "Come on, let me join.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
be Agent M."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, man, no." And then he like hangs up on him. It's literally like the quickest scene.
I
It's the
don't remember that.
Oh, it's the
at
best.
all.
It's
Yeah.
the best
I
I know
don't
thing.
remember
exactly what you're
that.
talking
He's like wearing the suit and everything.
don't remember
I could be
that.
Agent M. It's like they're just
Is
making
it like
fun of him.
actually Michael
Yes,
Jackson?
yes,
Oh
100%. It is Michael
God.
Jackson.
What a treasure.
It's been said that he had a hell of a sense of humor, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
I
really
bet.
enjoyed comedy. Like that's why he was part of The Simpsons and stuff.
Man,
like, when
I
he did
love
that episode.
Also, that Macaulay Culkin recently was like really candid about his time being
Yeah.
friends with Michael Jackson, and he's just like, he's an adult. He's been through a lot of shit, and he's like, Michael was one of my best friends.
Yeah.
He was
I
like, he
was-
never tried to do anything suspect with me.
Yeah.
He's just like, we connected because we had abusive fathers.
I was,
was, like,
a
crazy.
bartender at a bar, like at a bar forever, and Corey
Feldman?
Feldman used to come in all the time, and I would always talk to him about Michael
with his strippers.
Yeah, he really would. He would. But he would come in all the time, and he was like the nicest guy. But he would literally constantly. That's not what he. Why do you make him sound like?
I'm Corey
No,
Feldman.
no,
There was no
that's it.
accent on that one. He's like, hey man, let me have a Jack and Coke.
That's your quote.
A little bit higher. A little bit higher. Go.
Hey
with it.
man, let me have a Jack and Coke.
Not as gravelly.
Hey man, let me have a Jack and Coke.
There it is.
One of the coolest things about Men in Black, the original one, was I love the storyline of like, you're going to get your fingerprints burned off, and you're never going to see your family again, and this is your life forever, and no one will ever know, and you'll die. And like
That's my number one
like that
fear.
stuff is like so interesting because that's like that military grade.
Yeah.
Like you are dedicating your life to this service forever and ever, and then you find out that it's this insane like organization with aliens there. I love that like in terms of heart in the franchise, I think that's like my favorite through line, especially with the conspiratorial
Would you
stuff.
do it? Would you forever and
I mean,
ever?
that's the fun thing to imagine.
It's a
you
super
know?
cool concept.
Yeah.
The concept is so good.
concept.
It's actually based on the idea that there are like it's conspiracy
Men in Black is a
theories
real
that there are
conspiracy
Men in
theory, yeah.
Black. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that you said heart because the Tommy Lee Jones through line, it just tears you
Oh
apart.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because
It's so
he
good.
made
Yeah,
that
exactly.
choice. And,
It's
like,
heartbreaking.
Yeah, man. It's
Watching him on a satellite, like look at his like a strange love with
know.
flowers. It's like, oh my god, or do gardening. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. It is a really good concept. I
It's
mean,
a
love
really
Tommy.
good concept.
Tommy Lee Jones is might be in my top 10 favorite
Really?
actors
He's a
legend.
ever for sure. I love Tommy Lee Jones.
I love him.
think
I don't know if
he's
he's top
so fucking funny.
Mhm,
He
he is very
carries a
funny.
gravity
Yeah.
on screen that like he is like a Liam Neeson or whatever, where you put him in a No Country for Old Men or something
Yeah.
like that. It's like you believe it. He is this weathered old dude that you wouldn't fuck with. But if you need him to, he will be the funniest motherfucker on the screen.
I want to see Tommy Lee Jones and Harvey Keitel do a Tarantino movie together.
That'd be great.
Could you imagine that? Where they're just like grizzled old
hold
men.
On, now I can't pull it up. But isn't Harvey Keitel in the newest?
Maybe because
Well-
he's in a lot of Tarantino
Yeah,
stuff.
It's Tommy Lee
Tarantino
Jones
shit.
is playing the captain on the Enterprise for the next Star Trek film that Tarantino's directing.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Jesus Christ, that'd be the coolest thing ever.
That
No,
would
it
be
would not.
Imagine.
It would
No,
be the
it wouldn't.
coolest thing
No, it wouldn't.
ever.
No, it
Yes,
wouldn't.
it would.
Someone who actually
Tommy Lee
watches
Jones
all
as
of
a
the Star
captain?
Treks.
Are you kidding
Tommy
me?
Lee
that
Jones
would
would be like,
fun, but
"Oh,
Tarantino
let's go
doing
into
Star
warp
Trek?
speed here."
No, that's
Hey,
the
I'm
Minions.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm also Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm walking in.
I'm a minion. I'm Tommy Lee. I voice the minions.
La la boule, Tommy
I
Lee
do all of the
Jones.
minions.
I throw bananas at little boys. That's what the minions
Do you
do,
think
right?
that's what the
That's what the
Minions
minions do. They throw bananas at boys, at little boys.
At little
yeah.
boys.
Oh, okay. I'd like to talk about a new sponsor.
What? Stranger than fiction.
Listen,
I
guys.
didn't like it.
Listen, this is one of my favorite companies in the world, and I'm very excited that they're a sponsor of this podcast. I'm borderline honored, and I think the deal with
Borderline
this
honored.
specific sponsorship is one of the best deals that I've seen offered on a podcast. I can't believe it. And so let's dive right in. Ladies and gentlemen,
do it, baby.
I'm talking about a little thing called Postmates.
Oh,
Postmates,
yes, love
or
Postmates.
I like to
Changed
call
my
Postmates my best friend. Let me because it's always there for me.
Yeah, it is.
Postmates. Wow, it says other than your absolute best friends. That's funny. I do. This is what the copy
Postmates-
says. Other than your absolute best friends, who could you ask to bring you red wine at 4 p.m.? Done it. Sushi at 9 p.m. Done it. And a breakfast burrito at 8 a.m. Done it. I'm talking about Postmates, ladies and gentlemen. It brings you anything you want at any time, and it is one of the singular best services that has ever existed for humankind. It is a sign of how successful we are as a society, and I love it more than anything. Okay, Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery
I've never
delivery,
heard of them.
whatever
Let's hear
you
some
can think
more.
of. Let's hear some more. Whatever you can think of delivery service all year round. Okay, no more trips to the store. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't even have to know where the store is.
think I understand.
That's insane. Postmates will deliver anything to you.
God, I
Download
love
the
it.
app for iOS
Anything.
or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates
It's so
will bring you
nice.
whatever you'll want within the hour. Anything you're craving. It says where they're at. It says how
so
long you're going
nice.
to take it to get it, and it has the whole menus there. You can add custom stuff. Postmates can deliver. They're the largest on-demand network in the known universe with more than 25,000 partner merchants. Anything you want, you can find on there. I've ordered Postmates from 7-Eleven on Saturdays when I wasn't feeling very well, and that's pretty fun. I've had Postmates people call me from the 7-Eleven and say, "I'm sorry, sir, they only have 3 cinnamon toast crunches. You wanted 4. Would you like to choose a different one, or would you like to not?" And I got Captain Crunch as a replacement.
Good for you.
And,
I have a
Somebody
question for
animate
you really
that story.
quick. Can I ask a question really
Sure.
quick? What if I wanted a sandwich or something? Like, is that something that they can deliver?
Yeah,
Or-
absolutely.
Steve, any sandwich you want.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
anytime.
What if I'm like burger? Like if I want a
Yeah.
burger?
Oh,
or
it'll
like,
suggest burgers for you.
are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, isn't that
Oh, man,
crazy?
that's awesome.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
dream
wonderful.
Come true.
What pizza? They can't. There's no way they have pizza.
Listen to this. Listen to this. For a limited time, this is the deal I was talking about. Postmates is giving our listeners of the Valleycast, thank you for being here, $100 of
Jesus.
free delivery for your first 7 days.
Okay.
Now,
Whoa.
Now
that's
I'm all ears.
insane.
Yeah.
So to start your free deliveries, you download the app right now and you use the code Valleycast. That's Valleycast for $100 of free delivery for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app.
Unreal.
Get anything you need, anything you want. Download Postmates
Are
and save with the
we
code
putting a
Valleycast.
bow on this gift?
That's amazing.
Good God.
7
You're
days.
welcome.
Man,
You just
so
don't have to leave your house for
I-
7 days.
There was a time where Delman was out of town, and I had what would be called a horrendous food poisoning, and I ordered a ramen because that was the only thing I could think of that I wanted even near my body at the time. And I remember the man handing it to me and me crying to my Postmates driver, like literally being like, "Thank you so much
Yeah.
for doing this," and he was like, "Yeah, man," and I was like, "No." Thank you.
I've never seen a Postmates person that I haven't been happy to see.
No,
Yeah.
just that elated
Brings me
to
joy.
see.
They got that
Just
little
thank
plastic
you.
bag, no questions
You're
asked.
an angel.
Ugh.
I know, and
God.
it's the same. Like I order from this place where it's like the same guy every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
and
too.
he's like, "Cool, man, getting that Thai food again?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes, I am,
Yes,
sir.
I am. Yeah, sir.
Yes, I am, sir."
I didn't want to put pants on,
Yeah,
sir.
and I don't. Yeah,
100%.
Putting pants on to get stuff from
Well,
the Postmates.
also, people
is
might judge
tough.
it for a second, but it's LA. If you want to go anywhere, you're going to pay for parking.
pay for
You're
parking.
going to go on a journey.
Oh, it's so expensive anyway.
Oh, God, I love it.
Wonderful stuff. Thanks,
nice,
Postmates.
nice
Bringing
ad
me.
read there, Elliot.
I love it.
I had a great time.
I actually was not recording at all the entire episode,
no.
so we can
You
just.
know, you're doing that bit, but it's just not a
It's not
funny
funny.
one.
No, we don't
anymore.
like it.
We don't like that bit.
It's going to be the briefest thing ever, and it's not a great topic because I wanted to say it last night at dwindling 2 a.m. I was like, oh my God, I should 100% talk about this on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I even wrote it down in my notes so I could remember it. And then I saw it and it just said breakfast foods.
Oh yeah, get it. I'm in.
Oh, you got to write that kind of stuff down when it comes into your brain. Otherwise, you're going to lose
Like,
it forever.
What is this?
Yep.
What did I think I
This
was
is what.
trapping
This is
in
the
my
burden of the
brain?
comedian. You know.
Yeah.
Like I literally
And
was
it's a
like,
good exercise to write it
hold
down
on.
Right.
too.
I got it, guys. I'm gonna fucking shake it up.
Yep.
Breakfast.
Here comes a
food.
hot take.
It's
Hot take.
it's lightning striking, folks.
Yeah. So
Find
I
cover.
came
So
where
to
do we
me at
begin?
night.
Find cover.
I mean, where do we even dig in?
Yeah.
Duck and run.
Where do you start?
The reason I was thinking about it is because there's a place that near me called the Griddle. Joe Bereta used to work at the Griddle.
Yes,
actually,
I did.
back in
I
the
worked
day.
there for a year and a half,
And,
feeding people way too many pancakes.
I'm gonna be honest. It's one of my favorite breakfast places, probably in the world, because it's a delicious pancake.
Mm-hmm.
They have different flavors of pancake. They have pancakes the size of your noggin. They're just huge and they're delicious.
Oh, they're
and
insane.
wonderful, and I love it and I miss it. And
The Griddle was one of the first places I went. It's also like a very like LA kind of like hip.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait a while before you go in.
Yeah.
But
Unless
it's
you
it delivers.
have an
It
in by the
delivers.
name of Joe
French press.
Beretta.
Ooh, could you get people in?
Ooh, baby, no, because I was on the lower end of the totem pole.
I witnessed someone over at a restaurant, a breakfast place in the valley, and Alana and I went, and we were sitting, and we were the next people in
Good for
line
you.
for every 3 people that went through. You guys are next. You guys are next.
oh,
And so we were just kind of sitting there, and then this guy comes in with his girl, and he goes over to the like seating guy. He's like, "Dude, what's up, man? Hector, hell yeah!" They like slapped hands and did the fist bump, and he's like, "Just whenever you got it, man. My girl and I are here, and we're ready." And he's like, "Cool, man, cool." He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. There's a big line." And I was like, "Fuck yeah,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love that so much. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
didn't work out,
Kinda,
did
yeah."
it?
And I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah, you piece of shit. We're next."
And the girl just shakes her head. She's
I
like,
know.
She's like, I don't. I
I
thought you said
gotta
you
go
knew
home.
someone.
Well, that's the
I thought
thing.
you
Like,
said you knew.
yeah,
him.
That's the thing. There was like that
I want
walk of
breakfast,
shame
baby.
from when he
Good.
says you're gonna have to wait
Yep.
in line in front of everybody, and
Yeah.
he's just like, "Cool. I mean, we'll just get in line then." You
Dude,
know?
I went out with Sarah Whittle and her husband
Name drop.
and name drop and Shane Top name drop and
Who?
some other people and
I don't know those people.
we were downtown and we saw this party happening at a theater and Sarah was like, I'm gonna get into this, and she's like, I know how to do this, I know how to. And then
God,
Claudia was
that's
like,
such a
I know how to
Whittle
do it
thing
too.
to be
Like,
like.
I'm going to get in there. I'm going to say that we are on the guest list, but I am not from here, and blah blah blah. And what is this? Why? And so. Is a phone.
It was
I
a
don't know
weird
why I'm
phone
getting
number.
a phone call. Yeah. But anyway, I watched them walk up, and I was talking, I think, to Shane, and I was like, "There's no way this is gonna work."
No.
Like trying to get in somewhere
Doesn't work.
and then for sure they walk by, like, no.
Yeah.
And they're doing the head shake for the walk of shame.
right.
No.
Immediately, just like, no, you're not gonna get into this like black tie
Yeah.
event because you said that you're
Out of
you're on the
town.
part. But I respect it though. I respect people who try
Sure.
to
I try it all-
do that
I try
sometimes.
it a
Not in that
lot.
moment.
Right. That
No, there's a
moment would have
lot.
sucked. But you're right. Some people have that gift too. Some people can just go like,
done
"We're
it.
in. Let's go."
Schmooze
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. I don't.
No,
have the-
I am unable to do that.
Uh-huh.
I
Are
get
you?
such anxiety. I can't
No,
do it.
I
I
do
think
it.
it's
Suck at
easier
it.
for girls. Can I just say that?
think
Hot
yeah,
take?
you can
Mhm.
actually
Okay,
hot
alright,
take that
okay.
because I literally was just thinking I've done that so many times.
Yeah,
I've literally
yeah.
been like, "Hi, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah." There was a time where, and it was at Hotel Cafe where I would go there so constantly that the guys knew me, and then they were like, "You're not a musician?" I was like, "No," and they're like, "Why do we let you in all the time?" I was like, "I don't know." Like I literally was like,
I'm not threatening.
I don't know. I'm 5 feet tall and I just like to smile.
Yeah.
Like it's so dumb. But no, hot take breakfast food.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
breakfast
talk about it.
What do you want? You
everyone.
want to just know what our favorite
I want to
breakfast foods
know
are?
if
What's
you're
going
gonna
on
like.
I love it.
I do too.
Breakfast is
I
my
know
jam.
my answer.
Breakfast is my.
Can we get another sound out of that? I enjoy Jeff Bridges, and breakfast is
Breakfast
my
is
jam.
my
Breakfast
jam.
is my jam.
I'm telling you guys, breakfast food is my number
It's
one.
my number one.
What kind of jam is it?
Number
The blackberry,
Oh no,
strawberry,
we're going
grape?
raspberry.
Raspberry.
My
I'm,
number
That's
one
going,
jam.
I'm a simple man. I go strawberry.
Strawberry. I like
I love a
strawberry.
strawberry
I think we're on the same
jam.
page.
Do you go
Violently
raspberry?
hate strawberry.
I know
don't
it's
get
so
it.
weird.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
strawberry jam.
Yeah.
I don't
love
violently hate
strawberry.
any of them.
I
say
don't,
bring
I
it
don't
on.
have any problem with
strawberry
anyone.
jam, whether it's chunky or not. It has the perfect balance between slight chunk, slight seed, all sweet. When you get any other berry in there, you're chomping
Wow.
seeds. You got them stuck in your back teeth.
I got
I'm
another
not
thing to
into
add
that.
here. The thing that is important, there's variations of the jams, but what my favorite is the circular kind of metallic jams that are you peel off rather than the more rectangular ones that you
Okay.
peel
Oh,
off.
You're
You
talking
want
about
the-
single
You're
serving
talking about
jams.
good
I'm talking
jam.
about single
You're talking
serving
about
jams
good
at
jam.
breakfast
Talking about
places.
good
Good jam.
Yeah,
That's
it's
premium
good jams.
jam.
That's the premium kind.
Yeah.
The kind that where it's like Smuckers and they kind of stack
yeah,
rectangularly.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mind them, but I don't feel
It's
that the butter
trash.
knife
I don't
fits as
mind
well into it. As
I'm gonna be
the-
honest. The best is when you get those little jars.
Those
You ever
little
gone to
glass
those, like
jars?
the little
Oh,
glass jars
that's
where you're like,
yeah.
where am I?
That's a
Yeah.
brunch.
France?
You're at a brunch.
Oh, am I
Yeah.
fancy?
What? Am
Where,
I-
where are my
Hi.
fancy clothes? 'Cause
Sorry,
I'm in
my
fancy
diamonds couldn't
town.
fit all on my body.
This is more jam than I'll ever need for one single
Steve, I got
breakfast.
a couple hot jam takes for you as well.
Okay.
Jam, too much jam. Michael Jackson, Full Circle. Great song.
Jam
Great song.
tomorrow, jam yesterday.
Jam, here comes the
Jam's
jam.
my
Carol
favorite Weird
Channing?
Al song.
Yeah,
too.
ATR for me to jam.
R.I.P.
I'm like you. I'm down with most jams. When it comes to strawberry and stuff like that, I can't have too much chunk because if you get a big
Yeah.
old strawberry on it, it's like a jellyfish out of nowhere.
It's
and
a
the
day
consistency,
ruiner.
It messes
Not
with you.
It's a day ruiner.
I don't like a chunky
No.
jelly.
I
No.
love a preserve. I live for a preserve.
Yeah, you're talking about a preserve.
You're
It sounds
talking
like.
love a
about-
preserve.
There's
Are the
jam,
preserves the
jelly,
ones that are, like,
preserves.
in between?
Preserves are the number one. Like that's gonna
That's
be
like the chunks of
that's
fruit
the
and
whole
shit?
extra pulp in the orange
Yeah, I
juice.
don't
Like
need
if
it.
we're
No, no,
going,
no, no.
juice.
All of it. Bring it all on. Put it all
I
on
mean,
my
yeah,
bread.
bring it
Thank
all
you, Elliott,
on,
bring it
but
all
I
on.
think I prefer a nice jam.
No, I want that
Continued
chunk.
hot take on jam, jelly, preserve, whatever they all are.
Sure.
I like to stay in the color spectrum of red and purple. If you get me into the yellow jams and jellies, I'm
You mean
I'm kinda out.
marmalades?
Marmalades.
Oh, I love a
apricot.
marmalade.
Like I'm just not.
Oh, sure, a marmalade.
no.
Apricot jam
I'm
is
just not-
tremendous.
Keep
Peach,
'em red.
peach jam.
Oh,
Keep
I
'em
love
red,
a
baby.
peach
Have you ever had a
jam.
pineapple jam?
Yes.
Mhm.
Look, I used to jam a lot. Everyone knows this about
Yeah.
me.
Oh, my gosh.
everyone knows this.
Quite the
You were in a
Jammer.
jam band.
I was in
Yeah.
a jam band, and also I was in a band jam.
Yeah.
But I used
Well,
to jam
because
a
you
lot.
guys were on your way on tour and
That's
the car
just what
broke
has
down.
to
And that was a
happen.
band jam.
Traffic jam, band jam.
Grams.
I used to make an orange marmalade that literally took like 3 days to make. It was delicious.
Yummy.
But I would make.
I made a apricot strawberry jam.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
it's
That's nice.
So you got a little
delicious.
red in there. I like that.
Yeah.
You got a little
That's
bit of the
nice.
berry.
I'm just
Did you
telling
know that there's a famous bear that loves marmalade?
Who?
Paddington.
Why don't you do it? Give us a little
Paddington.
Paddington voice there.
Yeah,
huh?
why don't you give us a little Paddington voice?
Oi, I'm walking here with my jam.
That's good. Full circle.
knew it
Excellent
would be
content.
Oh, I knew it would be it.
Good stuff. Eggs suck. What?
You hate
Oh,
eggs.
you-
I
yeah, you
fucking
need to
love
fuck
eggs.
off.
You need to fuck off with that. for
Yeah,
sure.
It's
that's
so
wrong.
crazy. That's the craziest one. My brother doesn't like eggs
I
either.
don't. It's
He just-
also. I
yeah.
get it though because I have to be in a mood. But when I am, oh, that's
Dude.
so good.
Oh, I love
Give
them.
me an egg any day, and I'll make a great time out of my
Yep.
life.
the statement from someone who is aggressively checked out of the podcast. Give me an egg.
Oh, give me an egg.
My favorite breakfast food, since you
I
asked,
want to know.
Lee,
Yes, I did.
my
I'm
all-time
so
favorite
excited,
dish,
actually.
my favorite breakfast dish,
I'm ready.
is it is called Huevos Rancheros.
Attaboy.
Sure.
And I discovered it while I was living with you, Lee, in West Hollywood, California.
sweet.
I would go to Kitchen 24
Yes,
in West Hollywood.
I miss
And
it.
I would drink coffee and have Huevos Rancheros. And then I discovered another place here in Los Angeles called Front Yard, which is attached to a little boutique hotel
Yes.
in the valley, and it has a restaurant in the back. And their Huevos Rancheros is best Huevos Rancheros I've ever had.
Oh, nice.
I have a typical system of always ordering Huevos Rancheros, never really with the hopes that it's going to be as good as the Front Yard place, but it's absolutely so good. And Huevos Rancheros, for those of you who don't know, is actually a Mexican dish. You probably can't tell from the way it sounds.
From
And
France.
It's, like beans and tortillas and tomatoes, all
really
in
good
sort of
sauce.
a skillet with a sauce.
The
yeah,
red
and it's-
sauce, right?
Yep, and I
Yeah.
get it with a little sour cream or whatever. And oh my goodness, it's
Have you
wonderful.
You
had
can do
the
it
Huevos
cheap.
Rancheros at Eat?
I'm sure I have, and I think it's good, but I don't remember. I can't actually remember off the top. I almost ordered it the other day, but I ended up
Dude,
getting a basic.
at Eat, it is phenomenal.
Really?
That's in North
Cool.
Hollywood. It is next level.
Oh, I go
as
to eat
well.
all the time. Yeah, I'll definitely hit that next time I'm there.
I love that. I think that's one of the best.
so good.
It's so good.
Mhm.
It's also like it is the number one hangover. Like if you
it's
are
perfect
ever
for hangover.
hungover, get it.
Thank
Just
you for
toss
asking,
it on
Lee.
it.
My favorite is
Let's
my
hear it,
favorite
let's
breakfast food would be. It's very hard because I love breakfast
I know
food.
you
It's
do.
hard to choose.
I know.
I love a good biscuits and gravy
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
with
baby.
scrambled eggs and
Yeah,
bacon on the
baby.
side.
Biscuits and gravy, baby.
I mean, come on.
With
You
some
can't-
chunky sausage
Oh
chunks
my
in there.
god!
Yeah.
Ooh, and that cracked pepper and the biscuits so buttery and
southern.
flaky and
So good.
oh, God bless you. And I like a good chicken fried steak.
Oh,
With
love
with,
chicken
It's been a
fried
minute.
steak.
with gravy.
It's been a minute.
With
Yeah.
I
gravy
feel
on
like
it.
the hit and miss on that is so risky.
I've not had a bad chicken fried steak.
Yeah,
I had a
it's kind
chicken.
of-
I had a bad chicken
I have
fried
had 'em.
steak in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
and I was
bummer.
very.
were you
upset.
pissed? I'd be upset.
I got really
I'd be
well.
upset.
Every piece of shit food in that town is shit, so I wasn't surprised. But man,
Yeah.
the country fried steak is just like, it's like.
It's a bold
It is
move.
hit or
It
miss,
is,
but like
yeah.
when it's good, gosh darn, it's
It's
so
just
good.
so good.
It's perfect.
The
But it
risk
is like
so
the-
high because of the price. That's one of those that's like the bourgeoisie
Yeah,
eating.
yeah,
you get a
yeah,
meat
yeah,
like that,
yeah,
you get a
yeah.
breakfast
That's
steak, you get
elegant.
a chicken
That's a
fried breakfast
$20
steak.
meal,
You're
probably.
going for it, and
Yeah.
it's like playing
Yeah.
the fucking
So
lottery.
when it's bad,
Yeah.
that's why it always pisses me off. Whenever I have something bad like that, I'm like, how dare you?
Mhm.
I
Yep.
mean, I think you know
Like it's
what.
sacred. It's
But
a
I-
sacred food.
I think you know what you're gonna get when you go into a restaurant. Like you look around, you see how many people are eating there. You know,
yeah.
you can tell if you're gonna get a bad.
This is also
something.
12:30 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm upset that this
what's the
chicken fried
place?
steak
I know,
isn't
big
blark.
complaint.
There's a place in Vegas called Hash House a Go Go.
I went there.
Is that's not where you had the chicken fried steak? Is
No,
it?
it's not.
Okay, good. But
I
that
had-
place is wonderful.
Yeah, I went to Hash House at Go-Go, and then it was plain check. Or no, that's
No, that's LA.
what's the clam jumper? Claim jumper.
Oh, Claim Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
That was in the but I went to Hash House at Go-Go first, and then
Did you get breakfast food?
Yeah,
What'd
yeah.
you get? What'd you get?
I think it was a basic like egg sausage
okay.
kind of thing.
Did you
yeah.
see the chicken and waffles that they have at Hash House a Go Go?
I think I saw pictures of
It's-
the menu. Is insane.
So the chicken and waffles is like their most famous thing.
Yeah,
It's like stacked high, and it's like golden crispy chicken, and they just like pour syrup all over the thing, and the garnish is really beautiful, and it's just really good.
Have you guys been to Roscoe's for
Yeah,
breakfast?
Oh
I love
yeah,
it.
Okay.
Roscoe's is
All
fucking
right.
Roscoe's
legendary.
is a shit.
Yeah, like you guys haven't lived in LA for 47
No,
I've
years.
there's
never
been
been to
there was a
Roscoe's
minute
Chicken and
where
Waffles.
Really?
Have you not?
No.
Whoa,
And I've only
Joe.
recently tried chicken and waffles like from 3 different places, probably within the last year. And I gotta tell you, I've yet to be won over. By
You gotta
chicken
go to
and
You
waffles.
gotta go to Roscoe's.
Joe,
Roscoe's is the way
your
to go.
food preferences. I don't know how to.
But
there's
he's
a lot
picky
to
about
unpack.
a lot of things.
It is
Yeah.
a lot to unpack. It says
There's
a lot
going
about
on.
it.
He's like no on a lot of things.
Yeah, you're very specific about what you don't
Not
like.
a lot of things, just like
Pickles,
eggs and
eggs,
pickles
tomatoes.
and tomatoes. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Do you like
Lee.
mayonnaise?
My favorite breakfast food.
I would love to explore more of Joe's food
me
preferences.
too.
You're right. I'm pretty basic, and when it comes to breakfast, I do know that I miss out on a lot of delicacies due to my aversion
Sure,
to eggs.
to eggs.
And I've tried. I've
Yeah.
tried everything. When I was bulking up in high school, I'd be like, I gotta have omelets. I'd make omelets filled with meat and cheese and all the good things and vegetables.
Yeah.
And there's something about the styrofoamy faux protein taste of eggs that I just can't get over. It's just it's a texture thing.
Real protein.
So my breakfast, if I'm in a perfect
Attaboy.
seat and I'm looking at something that's making me happy, I probably got a Belgian waffle.
Oh wow.
And it's
Love
Yeah.
waffles.
And it's
Love
piled
waffles.
up with
Who the hell does
some
that?
kind of fruity goodness or
Yeah.
even a
Sure.
sweet
See,
delicacy.
yeah.
It can change.
Yeah.
It can be
Waffle over pancake,
strawberries.
right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, not
I'd say
always.
I'm kind of a
Oh,
waffle
you mean
over
yes,
a pancake.
100%.
You are?
I am 100%
it
waffle
depends,
over
man.
pancake.
You guys
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to have these griddle pancakes because if you did, you'd be
Oh, I've
like,
had griddles.
I
I
don't know,
mean,
man.
pancakes are good, but it's just sometimes they're just too thick, and there's just too much to get
You don't
through.
eat them
and
fast enough, then you got a soggy
Yeah.
baby, and I don't want a
a
soggy
soggy
baby.
waffle is just fine. I think.
I just don't contend that the waffle.
Got
Take
butter
that.
pockets.
Ah!
Oh yeah, get the butter on it. Yeah.
But okay, so I
Soggy
got my
waffle.
sweet delicacy there, right? I got my pastry basically is what it is, but then
Yeah.
right next to it, I got some crispy bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
you
some,
do.
Yeah, you
or a nice sausage.
Now, do you order the
Yeah.
bacon extra crispy? Say right out of the gate. That's what I like.
I don't
to
like
do.
floppy bacon. Get that floppy.
I don't like
bacon away
floppy
from me.
bacon
I don't like
either,
floppy
but I'll
bacon.
never ask for. I'll just. I just
You
see
don't
what
have
they
a
bring.
preference?
No.
Like,
I
okay.
started doing the extra crispy lately. I started saying,
Smart.
you know, Ellie, go get what you want.
But you
out of
got
life.
it,
And
right?
when sometimes you do the extra crispy, too crispy.
Extra crispy can rip up your mouth a little
Yeah,
bit.
it can kind of be like
Yeah.
sawdust.
Okay, I got to bring it on home though.
destroy it.
I got to
Shatters.
bring it on home. That's a base. I got to give you the foundation though.
Yeah.
This meal
plate.
isn't complete. A plate.
I'm like,
and a table under that.
I gotta have some shredded hash browns.
Oh,
see,
yeah,
that's a
man.
You
big
give me
deal.
some shredded.
Yeah.
Get rid of those country potatoes.
It's just such a bummer that you don't like eggs because when the
I know.
egg
Yeah,
splits
the
into
egg
the
splits
I
and
know.
just the
I
goopy
know.
gob
Oh,
of the
I
Dude,
know.
you goop some of
Little
that
pepper.
egg
You
into
goop
the hash
some of that
browns.
egg.
Oh, baby girl, dip
Ooh,
the bacon
what's in
it.
this hand? Ooh, some hot coffee.
Dude,
what's
scoop
in
up
this
some of them
hand?
browns.
Ooh, some orange juice,
yeah,
fresh
that's
squeezed.
some next level
That's
shit,
a good
man.
breakfast for me.
I like to
enjoy
order.
that.
Well,
The gravy biscuits.
I
Oh,
know,
baby,
dude.
baby,
you ever had
baby.
country gravy on top of the hash browns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was I used to work at a breakfast place when I was like in high school, like a 5 a.m. breakfast, and I put on so much weight
Oh, yeah.
because I would literally just.
I mean, how could
every
you
day
not?
I would be like biscuits and gravy for free for me.
Yeah, as much gravy as I want on my plate.
Just spooning gravy.
Hello,
out
good
of-
morning. My name is Lee.
Little pick me
Breakfast,
up.
biscuits and gravy's the meal for me.
Dude, because they'd be like, well, free. It was called country waffles, and it was like free biscuits and gravy because you could just have that all day long, and I would have it all day long.
The thing about breakfast is that we all use our mouths to utilize the goodness that
So true,
comes
Joe.
with breakfast. And
I don't
one
want
thing
you to
about
do-
mouths is that
maybe I
they're
don't use
filled
them.
with teeth, which leads us to Candid, everybody. Candid is a company that is new and is helping people gain confidence through accessible and affordable orthodontic care. Yes. Candid makes the process of straightening your teeth convenient and easy by having the customer take the process into their own hands and mouth, right? And even though the customer is taking the process into their own hands, Candid's network of highly trained orthodontists review each and every case and directs the entire aligner plan. This is the type of thing where if you don't want to deal with wire braces on your chompers, this might be the way to go for you. You're going to get straighter and brighter teeth in an average of 6 months, and it costs 65% less than braces, and braces are expensive, so you do the math, okay? Because I refuse to. Everything is delivered to your home, white glove customer care. In addition to email and phone support, Candid will set up a video call with you to answer any questions you have to walk you through the modeling process. Candid only uses orthodontists. They don't use traffic crossing guards.
No.
They use orthodontists.
Just orthodontist.
Get
I'm
on it.
so sick of the traffic guards constantly trying
Yeah.
to prescribe.
Stay in your
braces.
lane.
I
Yeah.
think you have
Literally.
an overbite.
Sick of it.
Candid makes clear aligners that are sent directly to your home and are customized specially for you and to straighten your teeth, not
so
Elliott's
nice.
or Steve's or that freaking crossing guard.
Yeah.
The aligners fix crooked teeth, crowding, protrusion, and gaps. The first step is to purchase their modeling kit, which will be sent to your home so you can take impressions of your teeth. Candid's network of orthodontists reviews your specific case and provides you with a 3D preview of what your treatment will look like.
so
Your
excited.
is underlined and bold because it's for you. Get it? Having a real orthodontist is the main reason you'll love Candid. Other companies use dental professionals, whatever that means. You know?
Ooh.
It's completely up to you if you want to move forward with your clear aligner treatment plan. You can also talk to a real person at any time if you have questions. Candid's treatment time is an average of 6 months, half a year, y'all, and will literally
Dude.
save you thousands compared to the other guys. So you're one step away from getting straighter, whiter teeth. Take advantage of Candid's risk-free modeling kit guarantee. Plus, when you use our dedicated link, candidco.com/Valleycast, you'll save 25% on your modeling kit. That's candidco.com/Valleycast to get 25% off the price of your modeling kit. candidco.com/Valleycast. Thank you. Elliot,
Oh,
what you got,
wow.
baby? Thank you,
I
Candid.
love it.
I, as of December 24th, which was Christmas Eve,
I heard of it.
at 9:39, I have been receiving text messages from a random number. We'll start with
Yes.
We'll start with this lady here. Now I feel bad about showing her.
Well,
I don't know
think
who she
we
is.
can.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
We cannot.
So this is a
but
sweet
Can we
older
describe
woman.
her? I'm going to describe her real quick. She's in a
It's
very
a lead character.
yeah, 100%.
It is a lead
It is
character.
100%. She's in a nice little Barca lounger. It's a black leather. She's wearing burgundy pants with an open toe sandal, and she has on a very beautiful floral print vest
Beautiful
on top
floral.
of a
Beautiful.
long black shirt. She has a brown deep side parted. I don't know. She's trying something new.
She's got a little
So,
bob.
Bob.
I don't know.
Her name is 100% Pam
Was that the
or
first picture you
Cindy.
got, by the way?
Yeah,
was
yes.
just that picture
Two
of
of
her
them.
on the lounge?
Two of the same picture. So
Just
so
her smiling.
Here's what happened. Here's what
Like
happened.
this. I'm going to look at the camera real quick.
For those of you listening to this podcast and you can't see Lee, she is smiling.
Yes, but like somebody who doesn't take a lot of photos. Yeah. Okay. So here's what happened.
Very scared.
December 24th at 9:39, I get these
Christmas Eve.
messages and just the photos, nothing else. And so on December 25th at 7:47 a.m., I replied, "Thank you, Merry Christmas."
Good for you.
and
Good for
then
you.
1 minute later, I received a text, "Same to you and Alan."
Oh.
So
Congratulations.
she thinks I'm
plot.
a woman.
It thickens.
Does she?
I would
Alan
assume,
is a.
yeah.
I know a female Alan.
Happy
Well, it
New
could
Year.
be a
Well, let's go with
same-sex
let's go with
relationship, too.
let's just go with what I'm saying. Happy New Year on December 31st at 4:21 p.m. We're picking up Bill and Willa at 6:45
Oh,
and
man.
then to VC.
oh wow.
And then I get another photo.
Where's VC?
This is too much.
This
you
is
should have
New-
said
Virginia
something.
City.
Well, listen,
No,
this,
no,
is,
no,
this
no.
story it
No,
keeps going.
I
Steve
would
doesn't
never.
like it.
I don't like it.
I love it.
So VC New
I
Year's
like
Eve.
it, but I don't like
Yeah,
it.
so here's
Well,
the
look,
photos.
Okay,
here's more
three
photos.
photos. For those of you that don't know, it's two older women. One is very blurry.
They're
so
at
they
a
did
dinner
not
party.
Know. They did not know that they were getting their picture
And it
taken.
was an
I
older
think
person
that's-
taking
And
it,
just like a
probably.
nice.
Listen, I think that's Alan,
Yeah,
and that
that's
is
Willa.
who she thinks I am. Oh, really? Willa?
No, I
Maybe
think
Willa.
that might be
okay.
Willa.
Well, okay. So anyway,
By the way, they seem to be very well to do.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Santa Barbara,
Affluent.
they're doing great.
They're in the
And-
retirement. They're
More on that.
enjoying their retirement
So
for
here-
sure.
Yeah.
So listen,
Again,
listen.
she had open toe shoes in winter.
Okay.
She's fine.
So then I get those photos, and then I get more photos that I've already been sent. The same photo, but this is a new
Oh, a
shot.
new angle
a
in the
new
lounger.
angle.
Yes, a new
Still
angle
the
from the
same
lounge.
Beautiful
Why would
neck
you send
scarf
that to
slash
someone?
vest. I have no idea.
Unless this is her. Unless it's photos of her.
Yes, unless she thinks that is you.
I think that's the case.
Okay,
and so
got
then on January 1st at 10:30, I replied, "Perfect, thank you."
You fucking shit
monster. Oh, I love it.
I love
God,
it.
I
do love it. I do.
Love
love
So
it.
it.
then on
Perfect.
Sunday,
Thank
I just
you.
feel like when it comes down to plans, you got to be like, all right, I don't want to fuck with their plans.
I
none
suggested
of
to
it.
Elliot that he just reply with, "Thank you," and here's the picture you asked for, and then it's just a super close-up macro shot of his dong.
yeah.
I think
can't
it
even
has
tell
to
what it
be.
is.
No, I'm sorry. I think we have to recreate that photo with you in that
Well,
exact outfit
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh.
in that Barca lounger.
Like a the sketch
With that
version of
floral
like a
vest.
like a
100%.
criminal sketch. So from this is the next one, which is a beautiful house, and it says
Good
view from
God.
backyard to house. There were about 6 different groups at that open house just when we were there, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That
They're in the
open
market.
house.
They're in
is
the
super
market.
6 different
successful.
groups.
market.
Are they Santa Barbara market? Are they in Santa? Yeah, they're doing fine. She's fine.
Okay.
She's fine. She needs to learn how to text.
So at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to keep
I like how
replying.
mad I am that she's rich.
Listen, at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to keep texting and lying to this
You're just
person.
gonna let it go.
I'm going to let it go. So then on Monday, I get
can't. You've
Bay and
already-
I are going to BEA or Bay, I don't know.
Like
Bea.
Bay as
That's
in-
Bea.
or maybe B.
But Bea, yeah.
B as in B Arthur?
Yeah,
B.
like
I bet
B.
it's B.
Yeah.
So
I
B
love
and
that
I-
name.
B and
First
I-
child will be named B.
B.
Okay.
Arthur, your first child.
B and I are going. Okay. B and I are whenever you go. Yeah, okay. B and I are going tomorrow night. Bob Moorfield is giving. Oops. That person's giving us 2 tickets. Whatever.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
and then
we'll-
it's a
or something.
screenshot of the Santa Barbara Theater, and they're going to go see this freaking classical show, which
Yeah,
sounds
they're
dope.
fine. They're
and then
so
Tuesday,
good.
that violinist
Then
on that
Tuesday-
picture looks
God.
like John C. Riley.
Tuesday says we're going to see Ichtak Perlman in a little while. See. And then I hear this is today. This is 2:43. This is about this is a few moments ago. This is the most recent text. It's still happening. It's
Wait, they're
happening in
gonna
real
go
time.
Itzhak Perlman? Like they are so wealthy.
We are going to reply to this person here and now as a
Okay.
group.
Oh, we're gonna decide together what
Yes.
to
Oh,
say.
I love it.
All right.
Today, 2:43 p.m. It's now
Okay.
3:06. How's it going? I haven't talked to you lately. I'm just seeing patients in the office.
Doctor.
Oh, doctor.
The plot thickened even more. You guys, we're in a thick
Who knows?
gumbo now. It was a soup, and now we're in a gumbo.
Now,
Say-
keep in mind, I'm in pretty deep
You
here.
are. And
Yeah, you're-
Has it? I
you're-
mean,
you're-
I want to
yeah.
know what kind of doctor
Like, I
she
kind of
is.
don't know how to get out of this.
All right, here's what you do. I think you really need to like. I'm one for having fun with these types of things.
Wow.
I mean,
Steve is
these
so
people
upset.
hung out in person
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Christmas, so maybe they're family, but they're not close, or maybe they're friends of a family and they're not that close. But it sounds like she'd like to be closer to her. It sounds like maybe she's trying to
Wow.
build a relationship with this person, and not hearing much back from her and not being engaging.
Exactly. That's
is
not fun.
Probably making her feel like it's not working out.
This is the
and-
only time where I was like, oh, no, how do I...
Yeah, I mean, I
think
think
you need
what
to
you
say
do.
that you're leaving the country to go find yourself, and you appreciate
And say
the
you hate her.
relationship.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate
No,
everything
I
you've done
appreciate
for me.
everything you've done
but
for me.
I need to go work on me for a while,
No,
like 6
see,
years.
I think that's sweet, but I think you can also say, "Hey, how close would you consider us? Like, if I made a horrible,
Yeah.
terrible, horrible mistake, could I trust you with my secret?"
I mean,
Yeah.
really, what you really have to do is say, "I'm sorry, I'm a comedian, and I was having a lot of fun with this,
Oh.
and like this.
I got a new thief.
I'm not your friend. Like,
gotta come clean.
listen, I'm just saying, I don't like really.
I will say just, I'm not your friend.
Well, you can't say I'm not your friend.
Steve, if he goes the comedian route,
Okay.
I also want him to follow up with, however, I have a very popular podcast, and I
That you
would
can
love to
listen to.
invite you to come be a
Yes.
guest on it so
Yeah.
we can talk about this journey
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, of
I
course.
got a way out. I think I'm gonna say new phone. Who this?
No,
No.
Why?
because that sounds like you're being rude as the woman.
Well,
Yeah.
I can say I got a new phone because otherwise I'm not gonna tell her that.
Just say like I thought you were someone else.
Why?
With all the pictures you got. And
I guarantee she does not. The technology,
Okay.
the understanding of technology is probably not
No.
robust in this situation. I think
She's
you
a
could do it. Not
doctor.
even just a new phone. Who dis? It's like, hey, I just got this phone number yesterday.
Who
That's
are
what
you
I'm
trying
thinking.
to
Yeah.
reach?
I'm
Who-
definitely gonna lie.
But even that, like that,
But I
right
wanna
there,
lie.
they're
Have
not
to.
going to think that those other photos went to this person
Exactly.
that's talking. Because I just got this phone number today.
Who
Who are you?
Who is this?
Yeah.
yeah,
are
but
you
if
trying-
it's been going
who
since
is
the
this? Who are you
24,
trying to
But it's a
reach?
new. Somebody else has this
Can you
number
say
now.
who is
This
this
person
and who are
will
you
think.
trying to reach?
yeah, I mean, if you gave me any indication this person was an asshole, I'd be like, let's fuck with him for
Okay,
sure.
hold on.
Yeah. That's why
one,
I'm trying to
they're
get out of
very
it. I'm not
wealthy.
trying to mess with her anymore.
Yeah, but if she's a doctor, maybe she's helping people.
She's
Or
helping
killing
Itzhak
them. Some
Perlman.
doctors kill people.
She's
Yeah, you ever
helping
think about that,
Itzhak-
Steve? What if she's a doctor that kills people?
I mean, yeah, she could be one of those very popular and known doctors that's killing
Okay,
people.
hear me out. What if you just text
Santa
her,
Barbara
are
face.
you a doctor that kills people?
Hi,
Yeah.
hi there. I just got this phone number. Are you a doctor that kills people?
Are you one of those doctors
Doctors
that kills people?
Okay, so I'm gonna say hi there. I just got this phone number. Not sure who this is.
Yeah.
Who this is?
Wow.
Best of luck. Best of luck, though, is what I'm gonna say. I'm exiting. I'm ending
Best
my
of
career.
luck. though.
Who are you trying to reach? I want to know the name of
It's
who
sent.
she's trying to reach.
I mean,
Oh, no.
man.
The thing is she's
Elliott.
sending like itineraries to this person. It's like they're trying to
Yeah.
make plans, and it's like there's nothing worse. Imagine being old and not understanding technology really.
Yeah, I
like,
can't wait.
No,
It's gonna be
I
great.
100%
Every day is going to
agree.
be interesting and
I
scary.
Whatever.
know.
She's set free. I set her free.
Yeah.
I'm so.
I
She's
just
set free.
You have a heart. I get it. You
There's just a
don't-
world where I would
understand.
love to fuck with someone like that, and it's funny to a point, but it's like
But
now
you're
it's
right.
like
Now she's trying to make a
it's
connection.
just too. There's too many details where it's like this
I
is
don't
someone who's
connect
trying
with
to
women
connect
my
with someone.
age.
Yeah.
If I was texting someone and they were pretending to text
Oh,
back,
my
Yeah,
I
if it
would
was like
understand.
if it was shit
I
like
get it.
are you like I can't believe everybody
I feel
hates
like maybe
Trump
it's
so
because
much.
of society. You know, it's like it's constantly pitting us
if
against
it's like
each
the
other.
colored
It's a
man is
difficult thing
hitting on
because
me again.
We're seen as objects, and so it's a wonderful, divisive, aggressive thing that
Yeah.
we just have to feel like we're constantly in competition.
I
so
zoned
I
out
get it.
entirely. I don't know what you guys.
Elliot, keep us updated.
I will. I'm hoping she replies really
Dude,
soon.
I
I
hope-
also have to leave soon, so
Okay,
I hope
then-
she does too.
Real quick, Lee, thanks for asking. My topic
Is
is
it breakfast food again?
Yeah, I
Lee, thanks
wanted
for
to-
asking.
So two
I
things
actually
of-
decided it's a
Oh,
waffle.
she replied.
Oh,
What'd you say?
That was a quick reply.
Good for her.
Oh.
She's hurting. She's hurting. She's hurting everybody.
She's embarrassed.
Sorry, just gonna get your.
Send her a
it's a
photo.
dick pic.
Send a photo of you smiling.
Sorry. Best of luck, Charlie. Sorry, I'll have to check my relative's new number. Charlie will find that he did indeed enter the wrong number.
What?
And he's going
she-
to realize that he's been texting someone who
Wait,
is...
so we just discovered we thought it was a woman.
So you're Charlie.
I guess that makes sense because
It's
it
a guy.
is like, yeah, maybe that was Charlie. They're sending photos.
Yeah, maybe Charlie was going to kill that
Wow.
woman.
And now we connected them, and now Charlie's going to
You
get her.
feel like it was. Oh my god.
Now
This is
Charlie,
her-
How do you feel
that's the
about
title
Finally,
of this
she was
podcast.
free
You feel
from
better?
Charlie.
This episode's called Now Charlie's Gonna
Free from
Get Her.
Charlie
Now
is the
Charlie's
name of
gonna
a
get
movie
her.
for
Free from
sure.
Charlie.
That's-
Free
I will
from
write
Charlie.
that.
With John C.
I will-
Reilly. in it.
Yeah, of course John C. Reilly's in it. Into my possession over the holidays, two things landed in my hands. One was the mini SNES with all the cool like retro
Yeah,
SNES
heck yeah.
games on it. It's awesome. It makes you feel like a giant. It's also very cute.
Does
And
make you feel like a giant.
it also makes you realize that controversial statement, coolest designed Nintendo Entertainment System ever. The Super Nintendo's
the
great.
SNES.
Yeah, with the buttons that you have to slide up and down.
I'm sorry.
you ever see
I
the
have to
Famicom?
leave.
Yeah.
The Famicom was.
Oh, I'm sorry, you just crossed the line.
So that's great. And then we had a fan send us a Raspberry Pi, which is essentially the same thing, but like on steroids. It's a bunch of games in it. From
It's a computer. It's like
it's an emulator.
It's an
system.
operating
Right,
system.
but you can plug it.
System.
of games. It was a Raspberry Pi.
I was like, "Where's it going?"
I'm so tired.
I'm rushing through this part of the story because it's not where I want to land. But what's been cool is that I've been sitting with Jackson and Hayden, my kids, and playing the games from my childhood and watching them love them and hang out.
That's cool.
And I'm finding myself like Forrest Gump sitting next to his kid on the floor watching TV or fishing. You know,
Yeah.
It's like
we're
mouth
just sitting on
open.
the bed together and we're playing. It's very fun. We're doing Mega Man and Star Fox and all this stuff. And I feel like we're making like a little memory, and it makes me feel good. And then it made me wonder, what did me and my dad do that made me like it just stuck in my mind. And it's like when I think of my dad, what was our Forrest Gump moment together? So I want to ask you guys your Forrest Gump moments
that's
with your
good.
dad.
You're gonna make
Just
me
was
really
You're gonna make me
sad.
cry. I was
Mine-
crying about this last night.
and I'll
That's
start
so
it off.
crazy.
And it does. We could be more celebratory, but mine with my dad is that he would always. Doesn't matter how tired he was, we would always play catch. We would go out into the
that's
road
cute.
and we would play catch, and he would
that's
do
so
it. I think as a
cute.
bonding thing, but also as I was really into baseball, and he would support me, and we would go to the baseball field, and he would pitch, and I would hit for hours. So my
That's
Forrest
cute.
Gump with my dad was. It's very American and stereotypical, but it was just playing catch, and we did that all the time, and that was my
And he had a
Forrest
lot
Gump
of kids
moment.
too, so that's really sweet that he took
Yeah,
the time and stuff.
and he did it for all of us in our own
That's
ways. He
nice.
didn't play video games with me. I don't have a Forrest Gump moment with my dad playing video games. I think he didn't want anything to do with them.
that, yeah.
But that was my Forrest Gump moment. What's
That's
your Forrest
beautiful.
Gump? What's your Forrest Gump moments with dad?
I know my. I mean, do you know what? That you keep saying.
I just don't have one.
God, Steve!
Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking great dad and always did amazing shit for us. But I really don't think there was a moment where I did something where he was like, I'm proud of my son right now.
No, I don't think it's that.
It's
It's
more
just
of a
like even like the
time-sharing
timeshare.
thing.
Like what was like a
It
quality
could be
time
watching
thing.
TV or movies.
I mean,
together,
we just,
you know.
I think we just had completely different interests forever. And I think we just never, I mean, he loved boxing and soccer, and I just never
Yeah.
cared about any of that stuff. And so, I don't know. I don't think we ever had, I don't know. I mean, like, again, I had a great experience with him. He's a great man, but
I wonder what if you
But didn't
asked him
have-
the same question if he has one.
Yeah, I
Like
wonder.
because he might have a thing that he
Yeah,
thought
maybe,
was
maybe,
very
yeah.
special for him.
maybe.
Let's get him on the podcast. I think Elliott's been texting him for the last 3 days.
Yeah, let's tell
Let's see here.
Dad.
Elliot, what do you think?
Oh, he's going to see classical.
He's like, woman. No, I actually was. That's insane that you said. I was just talking about this with Dell last night. My dad would check me out of school all the time, like randomly.
Secret checkout and take you for
check me
adventures.
out and
That's
take me for
fun.
adventures.
That's
He
nice.
did that so much growing up, and it was like we'd go and like we'd do picnics, or we'd go to like a weird
That's so
donut
cool.
place, or we'd
That's
go.
so cool.
There's a really great bakery, and we'd get like a giant bread bowl with soup in it, or we'd like
baby.
just go do random. We'd play video games at like the pizza factory. Like he did that so much, and I was telling Delman, I was like, that was insane. I don't know if he did that with my other siblings. Like, I don't know, but
Well, he doesn't like them.
no, I also think it was truthfully that he really thought I was gonna die. Like, I really think that was a big part of it. Is like
That was your
I should
superpower.
probably, yeah, he really thought that I was gonna superpower die. But I think it was really that he was just like, well, I don't know how much time I have with this kid, so there's no point in her being in school. Like I would just get a call and they'd be like the principal's office, and I'd be like, okay, and then I'd like walk in there and he'd be like, let's go, and I'd be like, yeah, and it was like
Nothing cooler than that.
dude, it was such
As a kid,
blast.
getting pulled out of school by your parents.
Yeah.
Later dudes.
Also,
Thinking
it
you're
was
in trouble.
always
Yep.
thinking you're in trouble, and then it was always an adventure, and it was always like such a blast, and he would just be so much fun.
That's
and
beautiful.
It was like he did that constantly. He was such an adventure king, and we would just go and we'd find bugs in the park or do weird shit like that and
Eat them, kill
eat them,
Torture
kill
'em.
them,
Grill 'em.
torture,
Yeah, man.
grill.
Pull their legs off and
Oh,
their
Yeah.
arms
also,
off. Yeah.
Forrest Gump moments are not gender specific. You could also have a Forrest Gump moment with mom.
Yeah, you had those.
Because I don't have any with my mom.
I don't have any
that I
with
can
my
think
mom.
of.
Oh no, I have ones with my mom. But those like weird deep connections. Did you have those like that was specifically you? Like me and my dad, those adventures were specifically me and him, and we'd just go and it would.
I mean,
it's,
my
like,
mom and I
memories
would go to
still-
like the thrift stores together, and my mom and she would like we would kind of. I mean, we like going to thrift stores, I guess.
Oh, that's your Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forrest Gump
mommy
moment.
always gone.
Yeah.
Mine, I think, was mostly related to going to the woods because my dad is a
Oh,
hunter.
yeah,
and
yeah.
I remember like so many of my memories are like at night, dead of night, like in a pickup truck and being like in the front seat and then him being in the driver's seat. And then we'd show up at the woods and there'd be this like, it was just so much fun. And we would do like, he would grab like, we'd go like shining, I think is what it was called, basically for deer. And then we'd take like big flashlights and go out and he'd drive and we would stick our heads out of the sunroof or out the window and try to see deer at night, which is really cool.
graze it,
The
and then
reflections
you
in the
can
eyes.
Catch it. Yeah.
And then another one was a lot of like skiing, like water skiing and like kneeboarding and like lake activities because I grew up on a lake. And so my dad was like, let's head out. And we had like a bass boat and a fishing boat. And so there's like all these, especially the fishing, I guess would be the big one, like going out in super early in the morning and like being out there and fishing and catching like maybe 2 fish. And then driving back and having breakfast is always really cool, which makes me sound about, I guess, as Floridian as you can get.
But it's nice.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was
not- those,
beautiful. It
like-
was so much fun. It was like,
Yeah.
and he would like make sure we had like stuff to do at the woods because he was like, he knew that it was really kind of boring for kids who weren't gonna like be shooting a lot of animals, and so he would like make sure there was like 4-wheelers and like swings, and he basically decked these woodsy areas out as with just like the most fun crap we could do, including like TV and like food and everything. It was just like mayhem and very fun and very very like and then at night like campfires and he played the guitar and like all that. It's just so much fun, which all still kind of happens. Like my dad still does all those things, so it's a very nice thing. But yeah, a lot of fun imagery.
You got like the
think back on.
outdoor dad. You got the outdoor adventure time
Yeah.
dad.
And he did-
I
and-
got the like
and
we
he-
ate a lot of food dad.
Right. Yeah. And also likes like my dad has very different interests. Like it was never like I remember being at the woods doing special effects makeup on my friends in the woods while my dad was hunting. Like it was like that was my hobby while he was out. And I'm like, how does he?
Oh yeah, your dad had some assumptions about you for a while. For sure.
You know, we
Which
talked
would
about
those
it.
be?
That I was going to be a special
Be
effects
specific.
makeup artist.
Yeah.
He's gonna grow up and he's gonna do movies. God damn it.
I love
Yep.
that.
But yeah, that's mine.
Cool.
But yeah, beautiful
I love
stories.
it.
Beautiful
I
tales,
love it.
everybody.
It
What's
was
it?
good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump moment. I don't know if that's gonna catch on.
The Forrest Gump moment? I bet it might. I could. That SNES thing though, get it. It's awesome.
I'm like, I'm really trying to dig here. I'm like, my family was wonderful and awesome and we're great, but I just don't know. I can't connect with a moment.
Do
Yeah.
you think with your kids you're gonna be different?
Oh man,
It's my favorite.
those kids don't exist. So
No, when you're 42, you're gonna have a
those
child.
kids don't exist.
I am
That's not
positive
far
of
away.
it. No, it's far enough away that he's gonna 100% have a moment, and then he's gonna be like, "This is the best thing that's ever
You're gonna
happened
be
to
the
me."
first person I call after my vasectomy.
You're gonna be the first person I call. Can I be the first person you
That
call when
happens in
you're
a
like,
month.
she's pregnant?
What is
Please.
why do you
Please.
call it a Forrest Gump moment? That's
Because
a long
that
movie. What
moment-
moment in
Like I
Forrest
said, when him and his son
Him
are
and his
sitting
son are
there, and
sitting
they
there,
both,
they
got
both
their
have their
cocked
heads
and they're just spending time together.
Oh wow,
Tilted.
What a
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's just a great movie. Yeah.
It's so good.
One of the best. Yeah.
yeah.
Bye everyone.
Zemeckis?
I wanted to go now.
Can we?
I know.
I think we can.
Yeah,
what
we
if we
can.
did that?
Can
Yeah,
what?
absolutely. Can we just go
Where
bye
he said
everyone?
bye everyone,
Bye.
and it's just
Bye,
over.
everyone.
Goodbye. And it just ends.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So like we could end it there, or we're still go. I don't know. That's pretty
No,
fun.
I
No,
like
let's
goodbye.
end it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye everybody.